Hello, welcome to Do It Yourself with Wayne. Do you need a wireless video camera, surveillance camera kind of thing with floodlights attached to it for around your house, office, shop, whatever? Well, I did, and I bought this Blink wireless outdoor camera and floodlight combination. And so now I'm going to show you what all came in the box. I'm going to show you some installation, show you examples of it in use, and at the end I'll give you my final review of the whole product. All right, let's continue with what's in the box. Now for the details of what comes in the box, I'm going to read it off the bottom, or some of the more important details. The camera has a video resolution of 1080p, and it can do photos up to 640 by 360, which I would have expected it to be better than that. But I do have some more of these particular cameras around my house by Blink, and they do a pretty good job. Let's see, the lighting for the floodlights is 700 lumens. The color is 5000K, which is about daylight kind of color, and that's a color that I like, especially when I want to see things well. Let's see, it does come with a sync module, which I've already got one that's set up in my house, so I won't be using that, but I will show it to you here in a minute. It connects to high-speed internet. It's wireless, of course, and yeah, it says it has 2-year battery life. I've got a bunch of Blink cameras around my house. I haven't had one where the battery's lasted 2 years yet, but you know, if they don't trigger very often, obviously the batteries would last longer. So a little more about that later. But anyway, this is the main mechanism that comes. The camera is not connected when it comes, but you just plug it onto the front. It just snaps into the mount here. You got the two camera, floodlights that you can angle them a lot of different ways. They turn and pivot. And inside of the housing here, if you twist the back side of it, it'll open up, and there's 4 D-size batteries here. Now, I'm going to walk up a little bit closer to show you this. Pardon me. On the back side, you have to, if I can get this on my camera, you got 2 tabs here on the outside. You have to press those and take that off. And I've already removed this, but this piece of plastic would be across the end of those batteries. You have to remove that to enable the batteries to work. So that was one of the things I came across, and that just snaps back into place. When you do that, the lights will blink one time. Just make sure you're not looking at the lights when they blink. And as I said, this back part, you just put it on here, give it a little bit of a twist, and it just locks in place. Now, one thing I do like about this thing, if you don't have it mounted the way you want it, you know, if it looks like it's going to be this way, you can just untwist this back part, turn it, twist it back, and now you've done a quarter turn. You can actually, without changing how your bracket is mounted to your building, you can actually turn this thing this way, this way, this way, or this way, just by twisting or untwisting the back, turning it, and putting it back on. I really like that. And then you got another piece here on the back. Let me walk up close again, if I can get this in front of the camera. You got a little tab here. If you press that, that part will slide off, and this part is what gets mounted to the side of your building. And then to attach this, you just slide it on, and that locks in place just like that, which makes it easier to take the whole mechanism down, except for the plate that screws into the side of the house or building or whatever. Make it very easy to pull it down if you need to replace the batteries or something. So anyway, I like that part. And as I said, I've got several of these particular Blink cameras around my house, but I do like them. So I'm pretty pleased. Pretty confident that I'll be happy with the cameras. Just have to see what the floodlights look like after the sun goes down, but I'll show you some examples of that. Now, the other stuff that came in the box, I'm gonna walk up close and try to show you this. You get this little booklet. Now, you might think these are instructions. Trust me, they're not. They're just warning labels and cautions. You get a little hook. This is so you can hang it if you need to while you're working on stuff. You get this little bracket that you can use if you've got vinyl siding. The little curved part at the top, this part up here, can go under your layer of your vinyl and hangs on. And then that piece at the back of your camera I was just showing you that normally mounts permanent to the building will snap into these 2 square holes, and that will mount that. You got another mount here if you have like where a normal floodlight would be mounted, where you can mount it there. I'm gonna run out of hands to hold stuff here in a minute. You got mounting screws. There's 3 of those that'll come in here. You got a charging cable, class or USB-C or A to USB-C, which can use to charge this, and I done forgot what that thing's called, but I'll get back to that in a minute. You've also got this piece that if you've used the blink cameras before, you know that that's used for removing the backside to access the battery compartment, and you can also use this to change if you want more flexibility in the angle that the camera is pointing. And you get a charging block for your USB. And if you're doing like in drywall or something, you get these drywall anchors that you can use. So that's basically what comes in the box. One thing I was real disappointed about is there was no instructions in the box. I just kind of winged it and put this thing up yesterday and messed with it a little bit last night. I found out I finally found out that, well, I found a place online from Blink where you can get instructions for installing this thing, which would have really been nice if they would have added somewhere here where to find the instructions for installing it on their website. If it's here anywhere, I couldn't find it. That's one of the big negatives I found, because I did install it wrong to start with. But anyway, I'm going to show you how to install this thing, and we'll get going on it. Okay, the first thing you want to do is take this thin piece off the back of your battery compartment and install that on your building. Now in my case, I'm going to put it right up there, and it has a place on here that says up. I didn't see that when I installed this thing the first time yesterday, so I did it the wrong way, but it worked just fine. I don't think it really matters. But if you put it up, like it says, to remove it, you mash the tab and slide, let's see, you'd slide it this way. Like if it's on the building, you mash the tab and slide it the other way to get it off. The way I did it, I put the tab at the bottom and I'd slide it up to get it off. Either way works fine, but I don't think you'd want to put the tab at the top, because if you mash that tab, it's just going to fall out the bottom. You may drop it and break it. So I'm going to install it the way the instructions say, now that I finally found the instructions. And I will put a link in the description to the page at the Blink website for how you actually install these things. So anyway, I'm going to use the 2 top holes up there where I know I've got a board, a 2x4 behind the metal. And then I'll put the bottom screw in just through the aluminum. All right, so I'm going to do that now. Now you may see some holes here where I mounted the back plate for this mounting bracket, this part, last night before I found the instructions and found out how I was supposed to install it. This hole actually goes into a 2x4, so I'm going to use that for one of my holes. And I got my little DeWalt impact driver. These things, I love these things. Let's go ahead and put that in there. All right, and the screw over here should also line up to that 2x4, and I do have the where it says up pointed up this time, so that's good. And these screws will go through this aluminum pretty easily, so I just let them go. All right, now there is a screw hole here. I'm not going to bother putting that in because both of these are into a 2x4 behind this aluminum, so I know it's not going to fall. So I do have the tab over here, so when I mash the tab, the light will come off that way. All right. Okay, now for setting up your camera and getting it ready and get everything put together, the first thing you need to do is go to your cell phone, and with the Blink app on your phone, you can add a camera. Now, I'm not going to go through installing the Blink app and how to configure that, because that would be a whole different video on its own. But once you have that app installed, there's a barcode in here. You scan that. You do on your app. You do add phone. You scan this and just follow the directions for adding another camera. Your 2 lithium batteries go right here. Right there's that little USB-C connector that we'll be using later. And so when you put your back cover back on, after you've got your camera installed into your system and it's working, make sure this hole is over that connector. Put your cover back on, use your little tool, about a turn and a half or so. Doesn't take much. Just snug it up so it'll be watertight. Now your camera is closed up and ready to go. And your USB-C connector here on the bottom of your camera, just plug it in there at the bottom. Just make sure you push it in all the way good and tight. And then you got the mount here, and your camera should just snap on to that mount. And you should hear a good snap when it goes on there, because it takes a little bit of force. Like I said, it takes a good bit of force. There we go. All right, now at this point the camera is installed on the camera floodlight assembly, and it's ready to go up on your mount. So now I'm going to put this up on my mount, and I guess they turn my camera that way. All right, there we go. And I installed this thing last night. I had the camera upside down for a while, so I got video where everything's upside down, but that's easy to turn around. All right, let's put it up there on the mount now. Okay, if you installed your mount where it says up, it's pointing up, your camera will slide in from the right side. So that's what I'm going to do. You just kind of line it up top to bottom, slide it over, and it should mount there just firmly. So right now it's attached firmly. To take it down, this little tab that's under here, let me see if, I don't guess I can turn that so you can see it. Just press that little tab, slide it to the right, and it'll come right off for servicing. So just line it up, slide it across, and there you go. Now in my case, I want one floodlight kind of aimed that way, one aimed kind of down, and I want my camera, which I have upside down, wanted something like that, because over to my right there's a fence and not many people's coming over that way. If intruders come in, they're coming from toward that way. Sorry. So that's where I wanted the camera at. Now you can also look at your camera and see which way your camera is pointed. I'm going to do that now. Okay, there's mine. You might be able to see that. That's what the camera is seeing right now. Well, now if I do that, it's going to see the back side of my phone. But right there it is. It's a little bit of a delay here. Right there it is. There you go. A little bit of a delay here. And that's the angle that I want. Okay, for my final review, I did install this yesterday. I took it back down today to do the video, obviously. So now I'm going to show you some clips of what it recorded last night. Obviously no intruders or anything, but basically just me coming and going and things of that nature. So I'm going to show you that now. Now to tell you what I think about the whole thing. I like the cameras. I did a count the other day, and I think I've got 8 or 9 Blink cameras scattered around my house in different places for different purposes. So I do like them, obviously. I'm not sponsored by Blink or anything. I buy all these with my own money, but I do like the product. My only really big complaint is the lack of instructions that came with it. At the very least, the absolute minimum, they could have put something on here to tell you, they could have one of those little barcode things that you scan that takes you to the installation instructions on their website. If it's in here anywhere, I couldn't find it. If you know where it's at, I'd love for you to tell me. But I did find it, and I will put a link to the instructions for installing this in the comments, as well as a link to where I purchased it on Amazon. Now, I did get this at a really good discount on Prime Day, and unfortunately, it's probably not going to be on sale after this video goes live, but I really like it. I like the Blink cameras as a whole. Just the instructions, that's the only thing I got to say bad about the whole process. The mount seemed to work fine. The floodlights are bright enough. I also bought wired floodlights for my house. I'll be doing a video later about those, so if you subscribe and click that little bell for notification, click like, you will be notified when I post the video about the wired floodlights and camera that I got for the corners of my house that I will be installing a little later. So you may want to do that so you don't miss that video. So at this point, I'd just like to say I appreciate you visiting DIY with Wayne, and we hope you have a great day.